Alright, and we're back with the first pack for our Phantom draft. This is a tough one. So, with the fact that the packs go around pretty quickly, you actually get to see the same cards multiple times. And although Sword of the Animist is really good, I might actually want to take the Topin Freeblade and attempt to also get the Stalwart Avon out of here. It's a different draft format, so I want to see if I can push myself into a color combination that I feel works really well. I'll see the other packs quite often as well, and if I take Freeblade, somebody will probably take the Animus, somebody will probably take Engineer, maybe even Claustrophobia, and I'll get Stalwart Avon back, since only 4 cards will be gone. So I'm going to take Freeblade, because, I mean, Engineer's okay, but, I mean, it's Topin Freeblade, come on. I'll take that. Ooh, foil founder of the consoles. They should make all these foils since they're not, since you don't get to keep them. That'd be funny. So to go with Topin Freeblade, I mean, Reef Soul is a good option. What will I get back in this pack? I won't get anything from black if I take Reef Soul, although I might get Foundry of the Consoles or Evolving Wild, which is fine. And even Rogue's Passage can be okay. If I take Rock Smallers, I might be able to get Hitchclaw Recluse. If I take Glory Chaser, or Subterranean Scout, I might be able to get the other one. The blue cards are terrible. Could try and stay in white with the Charging Griffin, but it's just not that great. I'm leaning towards Rock Smallers, but I suppose I'll take the Reeve Soul, and maybe I'll get Tactics or Griffin back in white, and removal is always good. So here's a Stalwart Avon, although there's really good green here. So maybe I wanted to take the Summerhold Alpha, maybe getting the Orchard Spirit back, or I can take the Avon. But Summerhold Alpha is really good too. And I don't know why everybody says green is the worst color in this set. I definitely do not agree with that. As long as you can get to anything past your 4 or 5 mana. I mean, green has after that the best cards, I believe, in the set, especially for limited. But I guess I'll try the Stalwart Avon and see if I can push myself into white, because white is the best overall. Like the Cleric of the Forward Order here. Could take the Javelin, another removal spell in a different color. Another Foundry of the Consoles. Could take 2 Foundries. Look at the equipments. They had 2 rare equipments in these 4 packs. Oh, I just don't know. I really want to cut white, I think, as best as I can. Alright, so I get the second Stalwart Avon, as I was hoping for, which is pretty awesome. So Subterranean Scout did come back. I'm going to take the Foundry, though, I think, here. I think it's pretty good overall, rather than trying to take another pretty lousy card overall. I mean, Subterranean Scout is great with Freeblade on turn 3, yes, to get Renown, but I don't know if I've seen enough red cards in other packs to really push myself into Scout range. I'll take Foundry. Kind of see what happens. Oof. See, when the commons in these packs are terrible, they're all really bad. The last draft that I had, I got playables in almost every pack, but this is really rough. Chandra's Fury is probably the only thing that's worth much. I mean, Maritime Guard can be playable if needed. I mean, Negate's alright as well, and Aerial Volley, but none of these are really what you want to be doing. And none of them are in a color that I have, so we'll try Fury and see what happens. We'll take Shambling Ghoul. It's actually not that bad. Over the other Foundry. I don't want to play. You don't want to play too many Foundries. Shambling Ghoul goes with the Reeve Soul. Definitely going to take Claustrophobia. Maybe we can get blue to work in one of these other packs. I like the Maritime Guard here. And I guess here too. Probably not going to. Not a huge fan of the blue right now. I guess calculated dismissal. It's a really late big body of Acid Gorger, so maybe I'll try that. So apparently nobody likes blue, although the blue is not that impressive either. So that probably means something. Well, I guess I can just take an Outline Colossus to go with the Vastwood Gorger. Because I'll probably get... So I'll get one of these green creatures back, or even the Unholy Hunger if I take the Swift Reckoning. And Swift Reckoning is, I think, is really good. I'm going to take the Swift Reckoning here, see if I can still cut white, and then pick up another solid color around the way. Not with Orbs of Warding, unfortunately. Husk, Scout, Sergeant. Suppose I can continue with the white with the Knight of the Pilgrim's Road. Spent a ton of charging griffins, but we are definitely going to take this guy, Snare Spider. That's, I think, the green card that is definitely workable. So then we'll take Might of the Masses. I think I'm going to start working on green-white if I can. I hope this recording turns out okay. I want to have this uploaded. I don't get as much options for pausing, like I said before, in OBS as I would like. It's free software though, so beggars can be choosers, and I want to just cover as much as I can, I guess, on what I can do drafting. Definitely Wild Instincts if I'm going to go green-white. Freakus Disciple actually is pretty amazing with the Renown, but that's a spell in green, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to have to start taking these Charging Griffins. Not always a huge fan, but there's been a ton of them, and it keeps me in the white option. Hitchclaw Recluse actually is pretty good. I do not like the Avon Battle Priest, but I will take it. Last draft I did splash. I was red, black, but I splashed white for Sentinel of the Eternal Watch, and that card was ridiculous. It single-handedly won the last game. It was by itself with one other creature for about 6 more turns at the end of the game, and he just couldn't punch through it, and I ended up winning with it. It was pretty crazy. I do need more 2-drops, unfortunately. In this deck right now, and some more playables. I wish there had been so much blue in pack 1, but hopefully we can push through with some of the green-white. Mighty Leap, I guess. I'll take it. Means the rest of that pack's gonna be pretty terrible, because there won't be anything in there for me either. I think Aerial Volleys. I think Aerial Volley is alright, I suppose. I'll take Negate. Sidearm will be playable. Unfortunately, none of these other cards are really great to splash. So I'm definitely going to need to pick up some playables in the last pack. But it is tough. I mean, like I said, it's a completely different format. I've played a bunch of the tournaments, and well, I guess I'll take the Orbs of Warding and maybe even play it. We'll see. I played a bunch of pre-release tournaments in the local shop here, in a card shop here, and then I have not drafted on here except for what I've been doing today, just the 2 drafts. But I've been watching a lot of drafts. I had gotten away from it for a little while. I do like the limited format though. I do think it's quite enjoyable. So this is tough. No good white cards. Only the Orchard Spirit is not very good for us. We may end up having to play a third color, and I don't have anything real great in a third color, unfortunately. But I'm going to take the Orchard Spirit. Maybe even the Rune Servitor I'll get. But that pack is pretty terrible. And Separatist Void Mage is good. But there was really nothing for us, unfortunately. Out of the cards that I don't want to play, I would think that Reeve Soul, because it's removal, Volcanic Rambler, and Thunderstruck because they're later plays. I see can't splash the dual color Claustrophobia, unfortunately. But maybe Negate because you can play it late as well. Well, here we go. So here's the problem. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 renowned people, so I think I have to take Patron, but I'm not going to get Free Blade back. I might get Relic Seeker, which would be pretty awesome. Orchard Spirit or Titanic Growth I guess would be okay, but I gotta take Patron here. I guess can take Facet Gorger just to get another green creature. Definitely the Timberpack Wolf here. I mean, I'll play Auramancer just to have it playable. Yep. So we get Rune Servitor. Well, actually, I'm okay with that. It's another 2-drop creature. As long as you trade the Rune Servitor for something, it's not card disadvantage, and I think that's the big thing. If for some reason the Servitor gets 2 for 1, or, you know, blocks, just chump blocks, then it's card disadvantage. So you gotta be careful with the Rune Servitor. Definitely, it can get in for damage early on, but you just want to make sure that you don't lose on having it lose the Servitor and then give your opponent a card when you only get 1 card. Definitely have to trade to make it worthwhile. Well, I've gotten the 23. Well, I suppose I need something else for Foundry. I mean, Foundry is like another card by itself. Still not sure about Orbs of Warding. Wouldn't mind to have, something else in here. Kind of stacked on 6 mana creatures, so maybe I'll play 18 lands, which means that this is fine. Because I really don't want to play another Battle Priest. I suppose I can take Titanic Growth. Not enough artifacts for the Ram Roller. I'm not a huge fan of attacking a Return of Fable. But I'll take Titanic Growth. May even play that over one of the Gorgers. So nobody's playing blue-black at all, I guess? Because it's been around. I don't know, it's ridiculous. Everybody's playing green-white apparently, and I'm not sure which... well, I mean, we're gonna find out who got the better green-white deck. Probably not me, but we'll see. Void Mage is awesome. So here I'm not sure if I'd rather play... I didn't get any Leaf Guilders. I'm just not sure if I'd rather play the Battle Priest or Gorger. I gotta play one of... So I either play 2 Gorgers or I play 1 of each. And I guess for variety's sake, I would rather play... I'd rather play 1 of each. And I'm getting enough quality blue here with the Separatist Void Mage, the Negate, the Anchor to the Ether, where I could actually splash blue. And no, I don't have an Evolving Wilds, but... nobody wanted to play blue, so this is what happens. I wish this tapped for color mana. That'd be so awesome. It's a cool picture, but not for color mana. Turn to problem with Turn to Frog that people don't like about it, I mean, if you're playing a bunch of X1s, it's not good at all, because then it still trades for the 1/1 that you've created. But as long as you are having, most of your creatures with 2 toughness, you're actually, just fine. Let's make these bigger. So Claustrophobia, Anchor the Ether, Void Mage is awesome. I wish this paired with the other color that we had, another color that we had, and I would totally play it, but I'm not gonna play Oars of Warding. Take out a Vaswood Gorger. Maybe we'll take out, we've got Charging Griffin, double Starboard Haven, Orchard Spirit. Do I need the Battle Priest? Probably not. And then we play 18 lands. It's not that mana intensive. Maybe we go back to adding one of the Gorgers. If we have an opening hand that's Patron, Gorger, 4 lands, it's probably really bad. But if we can, I need to figure out how to do the. No, that's not it. Split. No, that's not it. There's a way you can split the cards. So it shows. That's not it either. So it shows the difference between creatures and spells. And I do not know how to do that. Oh, maybe it's just down here. But there's supposed to be a way to. That didn't do anything. There we go. So it's right click and it's group creatures separately. I suppose it makes sense because it's putting the creature separate. So it's a little bit light on 2-drop creatures, but we do have a removal spell. And then, I don't know if, maybe we don't main deck Arrow Volley and play the Aven. I want to play 6-drop creatures. I really wish I would have gotten Evolving Wilds. I think that's something that I'll do if I play one more. I think I have 4 more new player tickets. If I do another one of these 4-player drafts, I might make sure I take at least 1 Evolving Wilds, if not 2, because it seems like with the 4 players, your splashing of a 3rd color is much more prevalent than it is when you're playing with 8 players. I guess I'll play the Battle Priest and put the Arrow Volley back. So let's add some basic lands. Nine, 8, yeah, that's probably right. Definitely playing 18 lands then, especially with the Foundry and these 4 here. So that's what we're going to submit and see what happens. See you guys in round 1.